Boys, today I've prepared a video for you that I think can honestly change your life, or at least supercharge your self-improvement progress. This is absolutely one of the best things you can do to jumpstart your self-improvement journey, or even the best thing you could possibly do. And I'm not even going to waste your time right now. I'm going to go get right into it. And that's to have a holistic morning routine. And so every morning I wake up, I get 8 to 9 hours of sleep. Sleep is extremely important for building muscle, to grow taller, for everything. So number one, before you even think about creating a morning routine, you want to get 8 to 9 hours of sleep, especially for we're teenagers, we're growing, so we want more sleep. And so get to 8 to 9 hours of sleep. And the first thing I do when I wake up immediately, before I even, so like number one, you want to explode out of your bed, just arise and just like let the life just jump out of your bed. Up as soon as you're up, drink water, and this is within 8 to 9 seconds of opening your eyelids. So you want to get out of bed, drink a cup of water, and this is because water is probably the most important thing we need to survive. And our body's made up of more than 20% water. And so as soon as you drink up just 1 cup of water, it'll actually give you more energy, and it'll help you to just stay focused, actually. If it's the first thing you consume in the morning is water. And so what I do after I like to drink water, I get out of water, and then like I have like in between my bed and my dresser, there's a space about this, a little more than, it's about that wide. And it's just enough for me to lay out my mat and meditate. So as soon as I drink water, I'm on the mat, cross-legged, I stretch out a little bit, and then I get on my Medito app or Calm, and I meditate for 5 minutes. And I want you to meditate for 5 minutes. So if you haven't meditated before, just do it for 5 minutes. Don't do the 10, 20-minute option on the app. So like in the app, there's like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I just want you to do the 5 minutes. So this is just starting off, and as you keep doing this routine and you actually get to a habit of it, you can edit it to make it your own morning routine and add stuff specific for your life. But right now, this is just a morning routine, a simple morning routine for you to have, so that you can jumpstart your self-improvement journey, and just something to have, because honestly, I feel like a good morning routine is like maybe even the number one thing you can do to have a productive day. And so I want you to meditate for 5 minutes. Get up, put a robe on, or if you don't have a robe, then that's kind of lame. But, get your pajama pants on, put a robe, put some comfortable clothes on, slip your slippers on. Go in the kitchen, and if you're a coffee drinker, which you should be, but if you're a coffee drinker, what I like to do in the morning when I'm brewing my coffee, while I let it brew, I'm gratitude journaling. And you don't need a gratitude journal for very long, but when I do it, like literally, I'll show you my book right now. This is literally all my gratitude journaling. And so literally, like, that's pretty intense. I just started a new notebook, but you can see all the letters there. Literally all I do is just put the date and then I write down on it. Gratitude journaling, so the way I used to journal is I'd write about my day from this morning. Well, I woke up, and then I had eggs for breakfast, and then I worked and did, I got tired of that. That's not fun. I don't really think it's that beneficial either, unless you actually enjoy it. So what I actually do is I kind of treat my my gratitude journal like a prayer. I'm thankful for da 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 da, and then I'm grateful for da 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 da. Just think about creative things that you're grateful for, and just literally make you a happier person. It's literally so good for your mental health. So while your coffee's brewing, do this, and your coffee only brews for a few minutes. So you don't even. It's just the perfect amount of time for you to multitask while your coffee's brewing to gratitude journal in your kitchen. And also, while you're gratitude journaling, just put that down, the date. Just write down things that you're thankful for, and I like to ask myself questions on there, why did I start self-improvement? Why do I want to start this business? Why do I want to play this sport? Why am I pursuing this woman? And I think that it just really helps to kind of just, you think about it in your mind, and I think it really helps you to make more productive and responsible decisions. And so, as soon as I leave, I'm bringing books with me, and I'm literally showing you everything I'm doing. I'm not even crapping on you, bro. So literally in my pockets of my robe, I'll literally put whatever book I'm reading in there, right there, with my gratitude journal book, right next to it, with a pencil, right next to it, bro. You can literally see, like, I've got such a habit together. I literally even have, like, what pocket of my robe that I put my freaking books in, bro. Like, I'm not even taking it. And so, like, I put it right there, and then my phone goes in my other pocket, and literally, like, I don't even check my phone for, like, the first, like, few hours of me being awake. I literally just use it to look at the time and use a timer. But so I look and I see what time it is, and so after my coffee's done, I make my coffee. You know, I put my gratitude journal thing back in here, and this is the book I'm currently reading. It's called The Art of Clear Thinking by Hazard Lee. He's actually a fighter pilot. I used to watch his YouTube videos. Very interesting. I really recommend this book. It just teaches, like, practical ways to think and how to make clear decisions and good decisions. And it's a really good book so far. The last book I was reading was The Ways of the Superior Man, which I would recommend any man to read. Absolutely phenomenal book. But this is the book I'm reading right now. And what I do is so when I read for about maybe an hour or 2 hours a day usually. What I want you to do, if you're just starting to read, just for fun, like of your own will to read, I just want you to read for 30 minutes a day. So get like a self-improvement book, or maybe even a story book, because it's any just words that you're reading and just thinking is good for you. But I would recommend reading self-improvement books. So read 15 minutes of your self-improvement book, and then I like to read the Bible, the scriptures, just wherever I'm reading. Right now, I'm reading out of Job right now, because Job is just a really good book for wisdom. But yeah, or I'll read this first, and then I'll read my self-improvement book. It'll just depend on which one I want to read. And then I'll spend 15 minutes doing one of the books. I'll switch to others. So that's 30 minutes of reading. And then after that, as soon as I'm done reading, I'll spend 1 hour on my business. And so for me, that's my YouTube videos. I'll record 3 YouTube videos in the morning. And so I usually do that for an hour. And so, but what you can do, if you can't focus for a whole hour straight, just so do a 30-minute split. 30 minutes in, stop, and spend 15 to 20 minutes consuming self-improvement content, whether that's listening to an Andrew Huberman podcast, one of the Hamza podcasts. There's so many fan podcasts out there, fan pages with this stuff in there, or just watching Hamza's YouTube videos, watching my YouTube videos. So yeah, 15 to 20 minutes. So 30 minutes of work, 15 to 20 minutes of consuming self-improvement content, and then I'm do the last 30 minutes of work. And then, so for me, I'll start whatever homework I have, go outside and mow the lawn, I'll take care of the animals, or I'll go make breakfast after that, and make like this calorie shake that I'll drink every day that's like really extensive. And if you're bulking, like eventually I'll share like my recipe for it's probably one of the best calorie shakes you could possibly make for bulking. Plus it tastes good, It's gotta taste good. But yeah, so you wake up, 8 to 9 hours of sleep, absolute priority. Drink water, meditate while coffee is brewing, gratitude journal. Read for 30 minutes with a 15-minute split, book for book, and then work on your business for 30 minutes, and then consume 15 to 20 minutes of self-improvement content, and then do another 30 minutes of work. And so that's just like a quick self-improvement guide that you can start to just start today. And so yeah.
It's a bad time to be doing video.
Okay, we're back. I had to go get the groceries out of my mom's car. But yeah, basically this is just like a quick guide for you to do every morning. Just kind of for you to start, developing your self-improvement morning routine. I do mine every day, and you should do yours every day. And so, like I said, this will just you'll adapt to this. Once you start getting the habit of doing this one, you'll start editing it, and you'll start doing your own morning routine. For me, I watched the morning routine video by Hamza, and then I developed my own routine, but this one isn't really mine. This is just Well, it's sort of mine. It's like less extreme than mine is. So this is just like a quick one for beginners, essentially. And so, like I said, and when I'm reading, I like to go outside on my porch so that as the sun comes up, the sun will get in my face while I'm reading, and you'll just get that vitamin D. It's just good to feel the sun on you. And so it's been really hot lately since I haven't done this. It's been like 107 degrees in the morning. It's been really hot. And so 107 degrees Fahrenheit. That is. But so yeah, I like to get the sun on me while I'm reading, and then I go inside and I start working. I make 3 videos, take a break, and then I might listen to a podcast by Joe Rogan. I love listening to the Joe Rogan podcast, or listen to one of those fan pages by Hamza, and go in the kitchen and while I make my shake or whatever. But yeah, just kind of, take what you want out of this. But this is a really good morning routine for beginners, maybe even the best, I would say. But and it's so adaptable because you can switch these out and you can add and take away from this as you go. And so this was just kind of a quick video to kind of just show you that how important the morning routine is. And so once you adopt this morning routine and you can do this consistently every single day, of course there'll be days where you're gone, like doing something you can't do it. But if you can do it on every single normal day where you're just home and doing the normal things, once you can do this consistently, then start adding on. Don't start adding on until you can do this to like perfection. Don't start adding on until you can do this, because this isn't a lot. But once you can do this, you can start adding on and just go from there. Thanks for watching, King. I have benefited tremendously from a morning routine, and I know for an absolute fact that you can too. So, take my word for it, because this is very important, maybe even essential. So, have a good morning routine, and we'll see you on the next one, Kings.